First of all, I want to say welcome to everyone, and thank you for joining the soon-to-be patented Skookum Digital Works 8.5-minute webinar, or as we like to call it internally, the webinar that happens so fast, we call it the Webin Easy. First things first, you're probably wondering who are you listening to and why it is that you should care. Well, I am Pat Morrell, and I'm joined here by Josh Oakhurst as well, and our company, along with about 40 other folks, is called Skookum Digital Works. We are a custom software programming shop based in North Carolina, in Charlotte in particular, but we do business all over the country and around the world. We build, fix, and integrate. We move software to the cloud, port it to mobile, or make it iPad-friendly. Most importantly, we leverage your existing infrastructure if and where we can use it. We are experts at taking that old broken thing, as we like to say, and breathing new life into it and stitching it with a shiny new system. We think great software should be language agnostic, platform agnostic, and device agnostic. We're not married to technology. We're married to solving a business problem. We work in all languages and even can plug into proprietary systems or hardware created long, long ago. And to that point, you're probably wondering still, why are you here? And that's to hear a few case studies, 3 in particular. And 2 of those are going to feature Skookum Digital Works clients. One will not be a client of ours, but frankly, it was such a cool and groundbreaking project that we wanted to include it and talk about the tech components of it here today. So that being the groundwork for moving forward, let's dive right in. And first things first, let's talk about cookies. All types, all flavors, gift baskets, big money cookies, $30 million a year getting whipped through a commercial bakery, a packing facility, a warehouse. This client of ours had ginormous baking machines, conveyor belts slinging cookies into boxes, boxes onto pallets, pallets going onto trucks. All of this was tracked and accounted for using some legacy systems. The problem was none of this inventory or shipping data could be read by their new e-commerce website. They were getting multi-million-dollar bids to install new systems into the bakery and warehouse. And though this client really knew that tech was critical to their growth, they did not have those, IBM-level dollars to spend on the new system. So we came in and initially assessed the warehouse ERP system, and it was pretty good. It was old and slow, but it did not know, it did know all the critical details. The challenge for us was the only way to view this data was from 3 terminals inside the actual facility, those classic black and green screens. That data was never meant to be seen on the web. In fact, the terminals did not even have Ethernet ports. So we came in and wrote a custom API for the ERP. We extracted the data and dumped it to an affordable MySQL database, which then powered the website. As we sat down and did the math, for about 1/10 of their big quotes, we breathed life into 25-year-old hardware and helped them maximize their new e-commerce investment. And now things are running very smoothly for this very happy client of Skookum's. Case study number 2, a little bit of a different animal here. And in short, Skookum Digital Works revolutionized golf, specifically the golf scorecard. A group of investors came to us and said, we want a real-time scoring application that 4 other development companies told us is not possible to build. We are going to give up if you, Skookum, also tell us no. Long story short here, they were tired of smartphone applications that keep just one individual score. They wanted scores entered on one phone to update scorecards on multiple other phones. It could be just a few buddies playing around the golf. It also could be large-scale tournament play. In short, Skookum delivered. We created, in conjunction with Grow the Game Golf, a cross-platform, all smartphone devices welcome real-time scoring application. Users can set up a game, keep their own score, and all will share data in real time. We can see not just scores from our foursome, but also from those in the group behind us if we're playing together, or we can check out the real-time leaderboard in the clubhouse itself. If any of you all are golfers on the call today, and I am one, I think it's hard to overstate how wonderful this experience is for those large-scale tournaments. All of the real-time mechanics for this project are handled in Node.js and WebSockets, enabling the phones themselves to store data locally, even without a cell signal, and to conserve not only bandwidth, but also battery life. On the tech side, we used HTML5 to handle the mobile interface, creating a true cross-platform smartphone application. Works on any device, and it can be downloaded outside of any app store. which is really valuable for this startup client of ours as they go to market and continue to grow. We're moving right along here, and we're going to dive into case study 3, the final case study for today. This is not a Skookum Digital Works project, but frankly, again, it's something really cool we read about and wanted to talk about today. Vail Ski Resort launched a project that attains customer loyalty by pairing new smartphone apps with existing on-slope infrastructure. A recent issue of Information Week kind of detailed this project as an unprecedented and we think trend-setting pair of IT and marketing budgets and resources. More and more, we're expecting innovation to emerge from this kind of, as we like to say, unholy cross-functional alliance between marketing and IT. This is a really exciting pairing of tools and resources. Effectively, this smartphone tracks vertical feet skied, lifts taken, and every run that you as a skier destroy with your epic skiing prowess. Badges are unlocked for hitting certain features or times, and all of this is compatible with social media. Passes are scanned at the bottom of the lift by their existing RFID scanners, and info is sent to Vail servers and then passed along to your smartphone. Not only is your progress on the hill tracked in almost real time, but on-hill photographers are also in on the game, snapping pics with DSLRs and also scanning your RF-enabled season pass and posting pictures right to your online profile. This is a pretty cool trick, and it's a major, major initiative. Here's a company that deals in frozen water, basically saying that we need to up our digital game. They look in-house to combine their best technical and marketing talents. Not many internal teams are capable of thinking for the customer, but they did. And at Skookum, we tip our hats to them. Well done on their part. So we are, at this point, about 6 minutes and 40 seconds into the 8.5-minute webinar as it's underway. And now I want to open it up for any Q&A. I know we had some folks kind of dive in late, but if you see that chat window there at the bottom of your screen, feel free to type in a question, and either myself or Josh Oakhurst, again, our creative director, can answer any technical questions you may have. If you want us to tell you more about Node.js, if you want us to talk about maybe the things your existing technical staff doesn't know that perhaps we do, happy to talk about that as well. So fire away. And actually, looks like we got our first question, and to that point, tell us more about Node.js. Josh, if you're on the phone, given your technical knowledge, I may toss that over to you if you want to talk a little bit more about the technology there.
What Node.js does is it changes the way a server behaves. So we're running JavaScript on the server, and instead of a web server serving up files to whatever clients request them, Node.js just turns the server into a traffic cop. And it just says that these two individuals or these 100 computers just need to share information. And when computer A needs information or has information, it just sends it right along. So you get rid of the idea of polling. You get rid of the idea that we're requesting data. And it's really hard to understate how powerful it is.
We're going to wrap up. If there are additional questions on the heels of today's conversation, check out our website, drop me a line, give me a shout. But this will officially conclude the blazing fast 8.5-minute Web and Easy